got it all worked out. You suddenly wonder what it's all about. That's love. Oh, that's love. That's love. Just when you think you're on solid ground, just a word and you're upside down. That's love. Oh, that's love. That's love. That's love.
I'm here solely to listen, sort of very unofficial chairperson.
Or referee person. Tristan Beasley. Hi.
Hello, you're late.
Oh, sorry. It was deliberate.
Oh, we're supposed to be there in 25 minutes.
Oh, we're paying him. We can waste a few of our own minutes, can't we? Anyway, I'm not sure I want to go.
Oh, Donald, please. Things can't go on as they are. Every time you touch me, I freeze up.
And it's all my fault, me and Laurel Manasotti,
No,
yes?
I didn't mean that.
Just give us a couple of minutes, will you? You look nice.
Do I?
Hmm.
Thanks.
Oh, it's for Tristan, the omniscient marriage guidance counsellor.
Actually, I had an appointment with Laurel Manasotti this afternoon.
Oh.
For her, you either dress up or dress down. Well, my sackcloth and ashes were at the cleaners, so I decided to compete today.
How'd it go?
It was an honourable draw. My clothes were nicer, but she outjeweled me. Donald, you haven't filled in the forms for our session.
Well, the questions are so bloody stupid. Answer A, B, C, or D. Well, my answers are different to all of them.
Well, fill in your own answers, then. Tristan said we had to do it...
Tristan said we had to...
He said he wanted them today.
For what?
Well, I don't know. For whatever he wants them for. He's the expert.
Hey, is that all right? The phony with the ponytail. Bet you filled in yours.
Of course I have.
Yeah. You'll get 10 out of 10. You're man at A-levels.
Come on. You can fill in your forms in the car. I'll drive.
Life's one long round of pleasure. Oh, dear. Dysfunctional attitude test. How are sexual relations between you and your partner? Can't remember.
Right. Well, Donald, I must say how pleased I am with the way you filled in your marital adjustment scale. Well done.
Thank you. How was my dysfunctional attitude test?
I'll come to that later.
Oh, good.
However, although I applaud your spirit of cooperation, I have to say that the answers to these questionnaires are disturbing.
How?
I think I ought to come straight to the point.
That'll make a change.
What disturbs me, Donald, is your attitude to Patsy.
Why? What's the matter with it?
He seems to think you're perfect. You're clever, you've got a refreshing sense of humor, you're warm, you're loving, you're talented in the kitchen, you're good in bed and perfect in the living room.
Why am I only good in bed?
The degrees of praise were mine, not his. You are, it seems, without blemish anywhere.
What's wrong with that? I love her, don't I?
Yes, now we come to what she says about you. You see, there is this tremendous imbalance. She finds abundant fault in you.
Thanks.
Now, that's quite normal.
What a relief.
It means you are in absolute accord about one thing and one thing only. You both agree that she's too good for you. With Patsy's permission, would you like to hear your bad points as listed by Patsy?
No, I don't think I would.
Why not?
Because once you've said something, it can't be unsaid.
Is that why you made her so perfect in your answers? Were you protecting her?
Who from?
You, of course.
Why should I want to protect her from me?
Well, that's what we'd all like to know, I'm sure.
I've had enough of this. I'm off.
I want to stay. I want to go on with this.
Fine. I said I was going. You can stay if you like.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
He's a very reserved person, isn't he?
I never thought so.
Even to the point of lying about facts instead of revealing his true emotions. Of course, lies reveal more than they conceal.
But he's told the truth since he's been in here, hasn't he?
Apart from one moment in the first session. At first he tried to avoid the question, and then when cornered, he did lie. It's rather sad, really.
What question was that?
I think, Patsy, if he chose to lie, it's for him to tell you, not me. I'm a therapist, not a gossip.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm terribly sorry for asking.
That's right. It's perfectly natural, very normal.
Common, eh? Ordinary.
Nothing common or ordinary about you. I see you as a very secure person, are you?
Yes, I think so.
And that you're highly intelligent obviously goes without saying. Yet you married Donald.
What?
Well, it's just that psychologically you two seem rather ill-matched.
Well, perhaps I married him because he appealed to me.
Precisely. Now, Patsy, you have married a rather a sound, solid chap who I thought would have appealed to a more insecure woman. And yet he appealed to you. So are you, I wonder, deeply insecure underneath it all? You see, there is this question of your not being able to cope with his one single act of infidelity. One night, and only once during that night. And yet you can't get rid of the pictures. So, I wonder, are you deeply insecure about sex? Did you perhaps marry a man who you thought wouldn't appeal to other women?
That was the lie, wasn't it? Saying they only did it once that night.
Good. You've got there, all on your own.
Like hell, you led me there. It was blatant.
And now that you are there?
Well, how many times they did it isn't important.
Really?
It matters. But what's really important is that he's lying because he can't talk to me about it.
And why can't he talk to you?
Because he enjoyed it too much. That's the wound that infidelity inflicts on marriage, not the act itself, but his enjoyment of it and the fact that he can't share that enjoyment with me. He's shut off part of himself.
Good.
Well, I'll make him open up again.
I wonder what you'll find.
Doesn't matter. It's got to come out, otherwise it'll just eat away at both of us.
It's very brave. Patsy, I promise, by the time I've finished with you, you'll feel secure enough to be attracted to the type of man who's more open and less shut off.
Meaning you?
Meaning anyone good enough for you.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, Amanda rang. She's coming round with her first stack of typing for your inspection and approval.
Oh, she was quick.
Fancy a drink?
Yes, please. Are you watching this?
Now, once you've seen one female spider eater, mate, you've seen them all, haven't you?
Well, aren't you going to ask how it was after you flounced out?
Sitting there, licking our wounds in front of Mr. Mellifluous while he shoves his metaphorical hand up your skirt. It's not my idea of a great night out.
He said I was intelligent 3 times. When a man tells you you're intelligent, there's only one thing on his mind.
And it's not your IQ.
Still, he's brilliant, no? Gets right to the core of things. Peels everything off you.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I meant you. You lied, didn't you, when you said you only did it once with Laurel that time?
Amanda. Hi. Amanda, come in, Gary.
Is she back yet?
Yes, just got in.
Oh dear, I think I'll leave the stuff with you and run. I'm so nervous. Hello, Patsy.
Hello.
Hiya. I'm just holding her hand.
Not a bad moment, is it?
No,
no.
fine.
Fancy a drink?
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you. Too nervous.
Oh, come on, let's go and have a look at these in the other room. Kick his head in for a while, will you, Gary?
Okay.
I can read you them all tonight if you say so.
Still in the doghouse, then?
What happened? How'd you get on?
It's all your fault. Marriage guidance is a bloody disaster. Digging away at things best left buried.
It was Mandy's idea, not mine.
Sherlock bloody Beasley asked me in front of Patsy how often Laura and I did it that night. I lied.
Oh, dear.
Now Patsy's onto it.
How often did you say?
Once.
Once? You cretin. Were you supposed to think you're anemic? Can you think of something faintly credible?
One seemed like a good number.
Well, what's wrong with 2 or 3 or 7?
Because that would have admitted I enjoyed it after the first or the second or the 6th time.
So how often was it really?
That's just it.
What?
I can't remember.
You lost count?
Well, she got me so drunk.
She got you drunk?
Yes.
You sound like the village maiden. You deserve your luck. Oh, why wasn't it me? I'd have remembered every second.
Yeah, I did think of telling Patsy she got me so smashed that I couldn't do it at all, but I just thought, well, Patsy wouldn't believe that.
And you worked that out all on your own, did you? Have a like?
Anyway, it was once, I think. Sort of once all night. Or was it lots of times? I mean, as far as I can remember, we just never stopped. Sometimes I think I just dreamt it all.
Yeah, look, you do realise, don't you, that when you count how often, you don't go 1, 2...
All I can say is it was wonderful.
But you make it sound like hell on earth.
No, that's my problem, you see, and I can't face it. It was better with Laurel than... I don't even say it. All I know is I really want to do it again.
It's really sweet, Amanda, being so nervous tonight. And she'd done it all brilliantly.
Patsy, I've decided to tell you the truth about what happened with Laurel that night.
Don't.
What?
I don't want to know.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I don't want to know how many times. I want to know why you lied.
Oh.
Well?
I wasn't really expecting that.
Is there a published list of questions I'm allowed?
No. All right, then I lied to stop you from being hurt.
To protect me?
From
From whom? From you? Well, why would you want to protect me from you?
I'm protecting her from me because I'm afraid. I don't love her anymore.
Ah. Going to have to level with each other. Ever since you first came in here with Patsy, you've been resisting these sessions. You were very...
Unhelpful was your word.
No, unhelpful is the textbook word. Bloody-minded would have been my expression. I mean, why come with that attitude?
I didn't. I developed it in 30 seconds watching you trying to pull my wife right under my nose.
Donald, I certainly admired and respected her...
Oh, come off it, I'm not blind.
Look, I realize you're disturbed because you feel you don't love your wife as much as you should, or in the department that you should. In other words, sexually. there someone else on your mind? Donald, is it any wonder that Patsy won't make love to you? Look, when did you first start to notice your lack of interest in Patsy?
Lack of interest?
You know what I mean. Well, was it before Laurel appeared?
No, I don't think so.
Right, so it's connected with Laurel.
Well, it was ever since Laurel and I went to the West Indies. We went to an island,
Jamaica?
No, that was after we came back.
What?
It's a joke, you know, Jamaica. We went to the Cayman Islands.
Donald, are you taking this seriously?
It was just a stupid joke, that's all.
Schoolboy humor is as much a defense strategy as lying.
Anyway, after we came back, Laurel and I did it. And ever since then, Patsy's frozen up on me, and I go to sleep dreaming of the wrong woman.
You know, Donald, what often works in these circumstances?
No, but I have a feeling you're about to tell me.
You and Patsy should be apart.
You mean live apart?
For a while, perhaps. I mean, you already are in a way.
No, I thought the exact opposite. We should stay together to sort it all out.
Why? Why force something that neither of you seems to want?
You think it's a good idea?
If I don't get some more space to work in soon, perhaps I should go.
Well, why don't you then?
No, it'll have to be you, darling. It's the only practical solution. And you did suggest it.
I didn't. He did.
You're really upset about this, aren't you?
Oh, no. I just happened to mention the possibility of a temporary separation, and you accept it without a blink. Didn't you care about us?
Of course I care, but it is only temporary. I know where you could go to if you want to. Mummy's.
You've gone mad.
No.
You are seriously suggesting that I would leave here to go and stay with your mother?
Of course not. She's not there.
I thought it had been quiet.
She's away for at least another month. You'd be very good company for Daddy.
Oh, good, yes, we could get plastered every night. What fun.
You could keep him off it while she's not there.
He only needs it when she is there.
You'd be doing a really useful job.
Oh, good. Good. Thank God this isn't all for nothing.
Matthew, the twins will be here any minute to pick you up, so get your stuff together. Zoe, I'm doing your school run this morning.
Bye, Zoe. Have a nice day. Oh, don't forget your gym kit.
Bye, Mummy.
Did you hear me?
Yes, all right. Bye, Daddy.
Zoe, I'm going away for a while. Work. So give us a proper kiss.
Bye, Daddy.
I'll be gone for years.
Have a nice time.
Well, that was a distressing wrench for her, wasn't it?
I didn't know you were going away today, Donald. How long for?
Undecided.
Where are you going?
Well, it's a sort of, circular trip. Taking in several places.
Oh. Come on, you move.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye-bye, Matthew.
You can bring me back a present if you like.
Oh, thanks. Well, I nearly broke down. It was all so moving.
Patsy, you can't let Donald off the lead just like that.
Off the lead?
I know people talk about these trial separations and all that, but they're a disaster. The trial becomes permanent before you can blink.
You know, I don't think your alteration quite says the same thing I want it to say.
Has he gone to Laurel?
No, that's all over. That's not what this is about.
I've heard that one before. Patsy,
No,
I think you're making the most...
Sorry.
Sorry, go on.
No, go on. What you say?
Well, I was just going...
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, hello. Yes. Tristan! Hello! What a lovely surprise. Yes, Tonight at 6. We've got the appointment booked. Why, nothing's wrong, is there? Oh, good. Oh, listen, there is one thing. Donald won't be coming. He's not here. We took your advice. Yeah. Yes, I am on my own. Well, Amanda's here. What? Oh, she's a friend. Why? Tristan, I think I ought to take this phone call in the other room. Yes. Okay. Don't hang up. All right. Can you,
It's very kind of you to put me up, Victor.
It's lovely to have you, old chap, really. Thank God Patsy's mother's away, or the clucking would be deafening. Here, get that down, you.
That's a bit early for me.
Nonsense. Let's start as we mean to go on.
Wouldn't mind something to eat.
Right. Let's plan our evening. Now, shall I turn my culinary talents to Indian, Chinese, Mexican, or spud you like? Take your pick.
Wonder what Patsy's having.
Oh, no, don't start that. We'll all end up blubbing on the floor.
Sorry. It's just... I even missed Zoe and Matthew. It's my turn to put them to bed tonight.
Suppose Patsy's all right in the house with Hank. He wouldn't try and, I mean, there's no question of...
No. Laurel Manasotti is taking full care of him in that department.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's a game girl. I don't think I care for 6'10" of Canadian beefsteak leaping up and down on top of me. My denture's already a bit loose.
You could always take them out.
Well, that'd be attractive, wouldn't it? You know, that's the first time you've smiled since you got here.
Sorry.
I wonder if Laurel prefers Hank to you. I wish she'd cast her eyes in my direction. She could make an old man very happy. You're still a bit stuck on her, aren't you?
No, not at all.
Oh, come off it. Just because I'm Patsy's dad doesn't mean I live in a sealed container.
Yeah, well, it is a bit tricky, you know, discussing your ex-mistress with your wife's father.
Now, that's what you don't like, isn't it? The ex bit. Why don't you give her a ring?
Are you suggesting I should?
No, I'm asking why you don't.
The regret I feel at not continuing things with Laurel, and I do feel regret, I admit that.
Downright anguish, I should think.
Yeah, but it pales into insignificance compared with the realization that I've rocked our marriage. I feel a bloody fool. Patsy, the children, our home, it's just all too important to mess about with.
We all think we're fireproof.
You know, I only suggested leaving home to shock Patsy into asking me to stay, but she didn't seem to mind.
Well, that doesn't sound too good.
Victor, I'm going home. Why am I sitting here talking about it? I'm off.
Oh, well, what about the takeaway?
I'll get something at home. See you soon, Victor.
Oh. Oh, well. Now, what shall I have? Prawn Szechuan? Or chicken tikka masala? I know. A large whiskey.
Who is more insecure, idiot?
Oh, hi.
That's love. Oh, that's love.
There's no doubting what'll happen next when That's Love returns next Wednesday. Sharp's Rifles follows in just a moment, and Richard is in for promotion. His secret mission thereafter to command war-hardened riflemen behind enemy lines.